Hey guys, welcome to Trendy Utopia. There have been nasty leaders throughout history, but the cruelty of these leaders surpasses all others. One man's hero is another man's tyrant, as the old adage goes. Ordering a tower to be built out of live men stacked and cemented together with bricks and mortar is downright brutal, no matter how a historian spins it. Today we're counting down our picks for top 5 cruelest leaders in history, so let's take a look. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. And at number 5, Attila the Hun. Between 434 and 453, Attila was the savage head of the Hun tribe. He was regarded as one of history's cruelest monarchs. After murdering his brother, Attila rose to become the ruler of the Hunnic Empire, centered in modern-day Hungary, and became one of the Roman Empire's most feared adversaries. Attila was the Roman Empire's greatest fear. To expand his kingdom, he ravaged cities, defeated tens of thousands, and stole. He extended the Hunnic Empire to include modern-day Germany, Russia, Ukraine, and the Balkans. He also invaded Gaul, intending to conquer it, but was defeated at the Battle of the Catalaunian Plains. He was unable to seize Rome despite numerous tries. He planned more wars against the Romans, but he died in 453. Following Attila's death, his personal advisor, Ardaric of the Gepids, organized a Germanic insurrection against the Hunnic rule, causing the Hunnic Empire to collapse fast. He killed Saint Ursula and 11,000 of her companions after she refused to marry him. At number 4, Vlad the Impaler. Vlad the Impaler grew up in a turbulent household. In 1442, as a child, he was held hostage by Ottoman Sultan Murad II. When he was finally released, he discovered that his father had been attacked. The region was in disorder when Vlad III ultimately became a ruler of the Principality of Wallachia due to the many feuding boyars. According to legend, Vlad summoned all of his opponents to a dinner, where he stabbed and impaled them all. He launched a tremendous counteroffensive against the Ottoman oppressors. To torture his adversaries, he did a ton of really horrible things, lots of horrific methods. But his preferred technique of torture was impalement, which earned him the moniker Vlad the Impaler. It's estimated that he impaled around 40,000 victims. At number 3, King Leopold of Belgium. The Belgian king is notorious for exploiting the Congo Free State in order to defend its citizens from Arabs and propagate the Christian God's message. He went on to amass a fortune by forcing the Congolese to work for ivory and rubber. For decades, the local populace was subjected to forced labor, beatings, and hunger. His troops would force natives to work in the jungle. King Leopold II had requested that his colonizers submit graphic things of natives as proof that the bullets were not wasted on animals or strays. Millions died of famine, the birth rate fell as men and women were divided, and tens of thousands were attacked in unsuccessful rebellions. Demographers attempted that the population declined by half between 1880 and 1920. According to various estimates, settlers massacred 4 to 10 million indigenous under King Leopold II's reign. At number 2, Mao Zedong. Mao formed the People's Republic of China as a communist leader. Between 1949 and 1976, China was controlled by Mao Zedong. He initiated a number of programs aimed at transforming China into a worldwide superpower. Under his guidance, the industry was given to the state, and farmers were formed into cooperatives. Any form of dissent was quickly crushed. During the land reform campaign, vast numbers of landlords and wealthier peasants were beaten to death at mass assemblies organized by the Communist Party as land was seized from them and redistributed to poorer peasants, considerably reducing economic disparity. The campaign to suppress counter-revolutionaries targeted and publicly executed former Kuomintang officials, business people suspected of disturbing the market, former employees of Western business, and intellectuals whose patriotism was questioned. Mao's followers argued that he modernized and united China, transforming it into a world power. Others, however, argued that his actions resulted in the deaths of up to 40 million people as a result of starvation, forced labor, and executions. And at number 1, Adolf Hitler. Between 1933 and 1945, Hitler was the dictator of Germany and the leader of the Nazi Party. Hitler was at the epicenter of World War II and the Holocaust. By 1942, he'd slaughtered millions of people and seized control of most of Europe and a huge portion of North Africa. He created a scheme to establish pure blood, in his words, by exterminating his political opponents, many different subjugated groups. More than 50 million people died as a result of his insanity, both directly and indirectly. According to some sources, the Nazis killed approximately 11 million people on purpose during Hitler's reign. He would send Jews to detention camps, where they would be tortured to death. Hitler and his wife committed suicide in their Führer bunker after discovering that Soviet forces were closing in on Berlin. So guys, that was it for this video. What do you think about our video? Let us know in the comment section below. If you're new to our channel, be sure to subscribe now and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. And finally, thanks for watching.